Yeah, we'll see. I was thinking, man, look, because Loma obviously wants 135, but there are so many options for him uh,
Hmm.
if he actually fought in his weight. Top rank, there's a guy named Oscar Valdez, who just got a big victory. I think that would be
Yeah,
huge. Anytime there's a big fight against a Mexican fighter, fans get into it, fans get excited. So I think there's a huge potential fight there. I remember before Loma moved up, there were talks of or just rumors between the fans of Loma against Berchelt. Right now, Oscar
yeah.
Valdez took Berchelt out, so why not? Obviously, there's Shakur. I think Shakur still has a lot to prove. He's still a very young fighter.
Hmm.
But I think on top rank, even a guy like El Vaquero, if
Yeah,
Loma once again was fighting guys his size, El Vaquero, Oscar Valdez, I think those would be very interesting fights and probably bigger money fights. You know,
yeah.
because anytime there's a Mexican involved, the fans will support it. But yeah, at 35, I don't know. It's looking difficult. It's looking difficult. I think a lot of these guys are gonna start moving up, man. 35 is big dudes, big dudes. You see the size difference between Comey and Loma. So yeah, I think it's
Hmm.
looking tough for 35 for Loma, man. Especially because he's
Yeah.
not getting any younger.
Isn't that crazy? These guys are bigger than this guys. These guys are bigger than him, and yet they have no interest in fighting somebody that's smaller than that. That's says a lot, man. Says a lot.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Um,
I haven't seen anything like this since Pacquiao. Obviously, I think Pacquiao had more power than Loma, but a guy going up in weights and people still kind of avoiding him, people
yeah,
not wanting to get in the ring. But I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna get very interesting at 135. Obviously, all the quote unquote top guys have fought already. Ryan's been
hmm,
injured, so he didn't get to fight that whole second half of the year. So we'll see what happens with him.
yeah,
His last fight was a very good win against Luke
yeah,
Campbell. So he has
mhm,
that under his resume.
yeah,
Guys like Haney, guys like Tank, still to get a big name at 135. So we'll see if they can
yeah,
make that happen the first quarter or first half of 2022.
yeah. Jill, so with with the Nakatani fight, with this Comey exclamation point, I gotta ask you, was the Loma loss, quote unquote, to Lopez a fluke in your opinion, or do you think it was just a bad night in the office? Loma not being 100%, and Lopez just having a good night. I know you feel some type of way about that fight, but do you feel like it was a fluke, Loma losing to Lopez?
I don't think it was a fluke because I didn't necessarily have Teofimo winning the fight. So I just thought first half of the fight was very bad for Loma. I don't think he had the confidence to throw many punches. Gave a lot of those rounds away, but this whole second half he dominated. So I don't know if it was completely a bad day at the office, but I think the game plan was a little maybe not the best. Um, but I mean, Loma's still Loma. So I don't know. A lot of people, I think I posted this on Twitter. A lot of dummies took him out of their top 10 pound for pound. A lot of dummies were saying that he was washed. I guess they just don't watch his fights, or I don't know, but he's still the same fighter. He hasn't
Yeah,
changed.